The dangers of unexploded World War II bombs. Explosive experts defused a massive bomb in Frankfurt on Sunday. The explosive was a remnant of the last World War more than 70 years ago. The 1.4-ton HC 4000 bomb was found buried at a construction site close to Goethe University's Frankfurt campus on Tuesday. The discovery prompted authorities to evacuate over 60,000 people from the area, which is home to hospitals, retirement homes, and Germany's central bank. Dubbed Blockbuster, the British World War II-era bomb could generate an explosion capable of flattening an entire block. Of the estimated 1.5 million tons of munitions dropped on Germany by Allied forces, some 15% failed to explode and ended up getting buried. Experts say over 2,000 tons of unexploded weaponry are found in the country each year. Despite having a dedicated bomb disposal unit, Germany's unexploded bombs remain a problem. The aging munitions could become more brittle and unstable, and are reportedly being spotted in harder-to-reach areas. 7 decades later, and World War II weapons are still wreaking havoc.
Man run over by World War II tank during family reunion. A 55-year-old California man died falling off and being run over by a World War II-era tank on Saturday. 60-year-old Dwayne Brasher was holding a family reunion on Saturday and drove his vintage 1944 M5 tank as part of the festivities. A 55-year-old guest rode the tank with him. Unfortunately, when the tank went downhill, they hit a dirt bump, causing Dwayne's guest to fall over backwards and get run over. The man was pronounced dead when paramedics arrived. Dwayne and his wife Lisa, CEO of Jelly Belly Candy Company, released a statement on Sunday saying they are grieving the loss of their friend. The California Highway Patrol did not release the name of the deceased man, and they believe drugs and alcohol were not involved. The investigation continues.
A hand grenade was found on the beach in Hokkaido, northern Japan. A hand grenade was found on a beach in Hokkaido and retrieved by Japan's self-defense force. Over 200 tourists were on the beach around noon when a woman found a hand grenade in shallow water. She handed it over to a police officer on patrol who took it to a checkpoint, then ordered all the beachgoers to leave the spot. Japanese Army personnel, known as the Self-Defense Force, retrieved the hand grenade in the afternoon. It was confirmed to be a Type 97 hand grenade developed by the Japanese Army in 1937. No fuse was attached to the grenade, so it was unlikely to explode.
Imagine explaining this scene to your insurance adjuster. This gun, a 76mm cannon used by the Soviets in World War II, was on its way to a military exhibition celebrating the 70th anniversary of the Russian Victory Day when it slid off of its trailer and into the windshield of the car immediately behind it. Thankfully, the driver and passengers saw it coming and ducked out of the way just in the nick of time. So, for all the gun freaks out there, remember, there's more than one way these things can be dangerous. Ha ha.
Howitzer shell flies for 3 miles and lands in a man's house. Meet Gene Kelly. Okay, sorry about that, folks. It's an old gag. I couldn't help it. Okay, for real this time. Meet Gene Kelly from Wyandotte, Oklahoma. Now, he's pissed off because this came crashing through his bedroom wall last weekend. Now, that's a howitzer shell, and that's fired from this cannon. Why the heck would anybody fire that in the prairie hinterlands of middle America anyway? Because country boys like their toys, that's why. The Oklahoma Full Auto Shooting Trade Show was going on about 3 miles away. They have a competition there called Kill the Car, in which everyone tries to blow up a car using whatever means necessary. Someone decided to up the ante this year, and they weren't up on their aiming game, maybe. Sending a howitzer shell flying 3 miles over northeastern Oklahoma. And when it finally did come out of the sky, it did so in Kelly's backyard, banking off a tree in the ground before crashing through a wall into his bedroom while he was home. Now, luckily, no one was hurt, but as you can see, there is some serious damage from the 15-inch long shell. The owner of the gun range, Mike Friend, says it was probably due to the cannon being askew and not set up on level ground. He's agreed to pay for all damages incurred in the mishap.
Authorities in Hong Kong evacuated thousands after a World War II bomb was unearthed by construction workers. A World War II-era bomb was found on Hong Kong Island late Thursday. A construction worker discovered a bomb while digging at a site on Queens Road East on Hong Kong Island on February 6th. The bomb was discovered buried vertically and was likely dropped on Hong Kong by Allied forces during World War II. Police said the bomb is believed to be a 2-meter-long, 2,000-pound American ordnance used against Japanese forces during the World War II occupation of Hong Kong. A 500-meter safety zone was set up and thousands were evacuated as bomb disposal experts moved in. Unexploded World War II bombs have been found at former battle sites around the world. As the bombs age, their fuses become unstable and unintended detonations have led to fatal accidents. The site where the bomb was found was guarded by police and firefighters while experts decided on the safest method of removing it.